Hey there, folks, I got something near and dear to my heart that I want to discuss with you guys, something pretty important. Alcohol transport and storage. That was terrible. Was that terrible? That was a terrible opening. Anyways, this new year, I was lucky enough to have some cool people gift me this glass flask. This glass flask is from Ragproper. It's a pretty unique flask in that it's made of glass, right? As you can see the alcohol in there, right? So the whole flask is glass, but it's encased in this beautiful brown leather. It's a nice leather with exposed stitches. I would imagine this stitching, now I'm not an expert, I would imagine this is hand stitched because of the nature of the glass. I mean, is it possible you could do it on a machine? Possibly. But the way it looks to me very reminiscent of my DOS, actually now he calls it Open Sea, my DOS Offenmeer leather wallet. You know, it's got that hand quality to it. It's just gorgeous, beautiful design. Now the leather is not removable, right? It's whatever they do, they glue it in there. You can't remove it. You can't replace the glass flask. But just really well done. This one is the 100 milliliter. This is their small flask that you can carry in your pocket, right? Or in your bag. They have bigger ones. I'll show you. I actually got a nice gift set in there. I received 2 of them and they're pretty awesome. So what are the benefits of having a glass flask? You've watched the channel before. I've done flask reviews before, and you know that I love to preserve the flavor of my bourbon or my whiskey, right? The Bandit is not so picky, but I'm a little picky. So when I have a flask and I want to store bourbon in it, I refuse to store it in a steel flask. Won't do it. It's either got to be pewter, titanium, plastic, or glass, because none of those material will change the flavor of the bourbon. Now, the Bandit keeps gifting me, another awesome benefit of having the Bandit as a friend. He keeps gifting me delicious bourbon. Now, the bourbons that he gives me are like, well, the last one he just gifted me is like I think it's 10-year, and it's got, I can't forget the flavor. Whatever the flavor is for like the pancakes, not cinnamon. He's gonna kill me for forgetting, but I know that's over $100. Now, if my friend's gonna gift me a $100 bottle of bourbon, I'm just not gonna store it in steel and change the flavor, because they took care in preserving this for 10 years, this bourbon. I'm not gonna ruin it by storing it in something that will change the aroma, the taste. And this fits the bill, right? It's sexy, it's cool. It's got a peekaboo window, that's what I like to call it, so you can see what's going on. You can see when it needs to be refilled, when you're pouring it in. You can see when you're about to hit the top, so you don't spill that delicious bourbon. Also, when it's empty, you can see if it's like, it needs to be cleaned, right? Because it's a nice window in there, a nice glass window. Just a really nice design. It's awesome. The glass is made of like what they normally make like wine bottles out of, so it's durable. I'm not saying it's unbreakable, but it's break resistant. So if you drop it, you know, I'm not gonna test it out because I love the way it looks. I'm sure the leather helps in helping secure it, right? But yeah, ever drop a beer bottle? That thing doesn't break. Not really. I mean, unless you're really drunk and you chuck it. But if it's just a little drop, it's not gonna go. Well, this is tougher than beer bottle. So pretty cool. Comes with a few things in the kit that they send you. So they send you a silicone funnel. So there's no guesswork. You pop it in, like you saw in the vid before, my intro, and you pour in your bourbon, your whiskey, your wine, whatever you want to put in there. I'm losing things. They also provide you with an extra cap. Now, all the caps are cork lined. You see that? Just like a fancy wine bottle. Oh, let me just smell this for a second. My God, that smells so good. Right? Cork lined. Now, if you're not a fan of the cork because bourbon connoisseurs say the cork kind of like taints the flavor of the bourbon again, or it might change the flavor a little bit, they were cool enough to provide you with a silicone replacement lid. I think they give you 2 of these, right? Also, it's useful so that, it's fine. It actually stores really well, and it doesn't spill. It does a good job. But if you're like the bandit and you want to go hiking and you're going kayaking and this thing's going to jostle a lot, they give you this so you can actually replace the cork lining. You just pop that out with your favorite knife and replace it with this, and it holds it more secure to liquor. I thought that was well thought out. I thought that was really well thought out. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous flask. This is a nice gift. Thank you to my friends that were kind enough to send this to me. So this is the 100 milliliter. I want to show you the big, gigantic mumbo jumbo. So this is the 240 milliliter. I believe they call this a single shot, and they call this a double shot. But this holds more than a shot for sure. All right, so this is 240 milliliters. All right, this is something, again, on the trip. You want to keep this in the bag. This you can keep in your breast pocket, your back pocket, whatever. But this is for pouring out and sharing with friends. But yeah, anyways, I want to have, what do you like about this, huh? A little ambiance for the fanouche. I'm actually going to be reviewing how do you pronounce this thing? See, I pronounce it wrong. I say charcuterie because I'm a fucking New Yorker and I'm a Neanderthal. I've been calling it a charcuterie board my whole life, but apparently it's pronounced charcuterie. Charcuterie. Or as the bandit wants to call it, Sean Connery board. Anyway, guys, a little silliness, but I just wanted to share with you guys this awesome. Oh, these go for like 60 bucks. This is 60 bucks. The double shot is 80 bucks, but if you get the gift set, I think it's 120. So basically getting both for like 60 each. But it's pretty awesome. Pretty nice gift, for that, your partner, your father, your husband, or your wife. Fast Bandit, Evernoon, his woman, loves bourbon. She would love the thing like this. Steel cap, by the way, if I didn't mention it, that's a steel cap. And the leather goes all the way around. Look at that. Really, really well designed. Awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, guys. Quick vid on this flask. Peace.